So I'm gonna hop back into the Long Dark today. I haven't played since the last time they updated the story with the final chapter, but I do have a save that I'm gonna load, um, which is this one. This was my second ever file. My first save, I think I lasted like 28 days. But this one I'm on day 186, and I've gone through about half of the map. So yeah, um, it's gonna be a bit of a learning curve to get back into it, remembering all the controls and where all my gear is and stuff. But I am looking forward to it because I've been itching for this game lately. So I'm gonna turn the Cougar off for now because I believe they still haven't fixed it yet. And I don't want to risk my run because of an unfair game mechanic. Um, for those of you who don't know, the Cougar, at the time of recording, the Cougar was released initially, and when it was released, the community had a lot of backlash towards it because the mechanic was um, it was very hard to predict, and there was really no way to fight back against the Cougar. Um, and nobody. So the devs said that they would change it. Um, oh, my meat is ruined. Well, I think that's fine because I have a perk. Where's it F? Here, I have a perk that actually, if I find it here we go, cooking. I have a perk that says I never get parasites or food poisoning, and the food poisoning is a huge bonus because it means I can let I can let meat rot. Um, so I can just let the meat stay ruined, and then when you cook ruined meat, it produces you get cooked meat, but the cooked meat starts at 50%, and you're basically guaranteed to get like food poisoning from it. But now that I can't get food poisoning, I should be good to go. It is okay. It's getting really close to nighttime. My food and water are all good. I usually, every time I leave this game, I will like fully top myself out on food and water. And I like to try to, I think, save the game at the end of the day because then I can go straight into the next day. Um, when I hop back into the save, so I get as much time as possible to readjust if I take a long hiatus like I did. So here I have a bunch of bear meat, a bunch of moose meat. We got some pork and beans, tools. This is one of my containers. I have. Let's see, we got birch bark, we got burdock, hatchet, knife, flare, gunsmithing. I'm pretty sure I've read that book. That's why it's in here. I do have a survival bow. Do I have a bow on me right now? I do. So the main goal with making it to day 500 is that I'm using literally everything until it breaks before I start using something else. So like this bow that I have here is 11%. The one I have in storage is 94. So you would think I would want the 94% bow, but I actually want the 11 because it's closer to breaking. Um, and I'm planning on having everything break. So the closer something is to breaking, the closer it is to not cluttering my space anymore. So I actually would rather stuff broke first. I have prepared birch bark, okay. And then rose hips, trail boots. I should check my clothing. Right now on my clothing I have a satchel and a wool ear wrap. Those are two of the items that you can find around the world. You can craft a moose satchel as well, but I haven't crafted this one. I found this one over in the area with all the cliffs and the rivers. I forget what it's called. Where's the map? World map. Yeah, I found this over in Hushed River Valley. That's where I found it. I started this game in Mountain Town, and then um, I had been through Mountain Town, Forlorn Muskeg, and Mystery Lake before, and then I died in Mystery Lake because I didn't realize that um, during the uh, electrical storms, the magnetic storms, I didn't realize that the power lines were killing me um, when I went in the dam. So I just kind of stumbled into my death. But for this playthrough, I started in Mountain Town, and then I went up to the Hush River Valley. I didn't even know that was there, but I once I was there, I was like, oh shoot, I gotta clear this place out. So I tried to stick around the Hush River Valley for as long as I could to really clear it out of everything and find everything, use as many resources as I could from there because I knew I'd probably never come back there. And that was when I found the Moosehide Satchel, which was a huge bonus early game. And then I went back down to Mountain Town, um, tried to use as much stuff as I could there. Then I went to Forlorn Muskeg and Broken Railroad, tried to use everything I could in Broken Railroad. I spent a good while in the cabins in Broken Railroad. Um, I think, where was it? There's a way, yeah, here we go. So if we go, see Hushed River Valley I have like completely explored. And then Broken Railroad here. I actually didn't spend a ton of time in the maintenance shed. I spent most of my time up here in the hunting lodge. Um, and then I think I just came back to the maintenance shed on my way out. So I went in, found the maintenance shed, went to the hunting lodge, and then decided, okay, this is where I'm gonna burn as many resources as I could. So I lasted in the hunting lodge as long as I could, and then since I knew the maintenance shed was closer to the exit over to the east here, then I tried to last for a while in the maintenance shed before I went back. Um, and then, well, it is getting close to bedtime here. Yeah, I probably should go to bed. Oh, I have very little oil. So I don't remember where my bedroll is. Okay, it's in my inventory, so I can just put it wherever works. Here we go. I do have a bearskin bedroll. I've focused a lot on crafting in this game. You'll see here I have the wolfskin coat, I have rabbit mittens, deer skin boots. I did have deer skin pants, but I found two pairs of snow pants, which I think are better. Um, and then I also have the bearskin um, bedroll. And I think I have some more. I think I have some more. Well, actually, I should eat first. But I think I have some more hides somewhere. I don't remember seeing any on the floor in here, but it was kind of dark. Here we have 561. This one's lower. But yeah, as long as the meat's cooked now, I just don't have to be scared of it at all, which is really good. Okay, there's an Aurora Knight. Not a big deal for me. I don't really need an Aurora Knight right now. Aurora Knights are good for when you want to get crafting done, but I'm not in the time or place for that right now. I have 2 liters of water. How much did I just drink? 60% of 0.6 liters is what I should say. That makes way more sense. Let's see here. It is still nighttime, and I can still sleep some more, so let's do that. Skip that roll. Let's do 3 hours. I'll probably wake up fully rested. Yep. So what time is it now? Getting to be morning. Light's coming out. Sun's coming up. Let's grab our bedroll. Where was it? Here. Don't want to forget that. How much? So what I remember happened here, I remember the last time I played this, I had a crazy run where I had I went over, let me just show it on the map. So right now I'm over here in the farmhouse, the barn, and where I actually, what happened last time before I went on another hiatus was actually I went over here, I believe, towards the birch forest. I went over here to the birch forest, wherever the tractor was. I remember I was right next to the tractor. Might be this track. This might be the tractor, or the tractor might be over here. I think the tractor's over here. But I went over to the edge of the birch forest here, and there was a bear over here, and I actually was able to kill the bear. I think what I did was I shot it, and then I went in the tractor so that it couldn't get me. And I was just trying to harvest the bear meat and get it back to the barn. And every time I tried to do that, I ran into a bunch of wolves, and I think a moose too. I think I actually started with the moose, and then a bear came up on me while I was trying to harvest the moose. So I ended up with a dead moose and a dead bear, and I was trying to harvest both of them. So I had a ton of meat on me, and I had to do probably like 8 trips back and forth. And I think I had to kill like 4 wolves in the process just to get it back there. So then I was also trying to harvest all the wolves because, you know, I'm trying not to let literally anything go to waste in this playthrough. So it just took a really long time, and I think it really like sapped my energy, and that was why I stopped playing for a while. I need, where was it? I was going to refill my oil lantern. That's what I was going to do. I don't have any fuel. Okay, I really need to refill that. I am kind of just chilling in the barn right now. It is the safest place to be right now. I have an ungodly amount of food. Where's moose meat? It's not cooked though, so it's good. Good for me. Okay, this is cooked. Moldy. As long as it's not ruined, I think I can still eat it. 57. I like to sort the meat by age as well. I have a ton of water here. So that it makes it really easy to just eat whatever's oldest. Do I have any oil? I have a little bit. Alright. Let's get that in my lantern. Normally I try to get the oldest oil in the lantern, but since this is the only oil that I have in this shelter, I am going to just use this. I do want to check out my other spots around this area. Let's check the weather because I do want to travel if I can. Okay, it's a pretty good day. Ooh. Scary sounds. Yep, not too cold. 2 arrows down. It'll get warmer throughout the day though. And I know where I'm going, which is a big bonus. I could break down these crates. What else do I need to do? I am kind of just chilling in the barn right now. I need to... I want to check what supplies I have in the farmhouse, and I don't think I have anything in this barn, but I guess I could look. It's a good spot to get rabbits. Yeah, but I don't think there's anything in there. I do want to check Thompson's Crossing. I'm pretty sure that's where I left most of my stuff because I did just go through this abandoned mine. That's why my lantern has no oil right now because I went all the way through it, and then that was when I realized that I went to the coastal highway, the next region. So I came all the way back because I was like, well, I'm not done with this region yet. There's still a lot of resources here that I haven't burned through yet. So that's why I'm still here and why my lantern is empty. There was a lot of coal in that mine though. I think I left most of the coal in Thompson's Crossing. I'm not sure what kind of firewood I have here. What do I have? That's probably what I should go do today. Is I should stock up on firewood if I can, because I don't think what is this? Forsaken. I have I don't think there's a lot of. Yeah, I mean I have a pile of meat. I don't have a pile of wood that I see. There's my hatchet. If you really need. Oh, here's my wood pile. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of coal here. Yeah, so I'll just be burning sticks and coal probably for a while. Water purification tablets are ruined. I never use those, but I really should. I just never remember. Yeah. I don't even know how they work. I've never used them before. I don't know if using the ruined ones with my cooking perk would work. I don't think it would. I wouldn't expect it to. But I do. So if I have a lot of wood, I don't need to stock up on wood. I should probably. Let me go to the farmhouse. I'll see what I have at the farmhouse. Let me just refill everything first. I want some food. I have an MRE just as emergency food. The MRE is at 50%, so I actually should eat it pretty soon. Because it's not something I can cook. So it is going to give me food poisoning if it gets too low. Actually, I'm gonna grab another. Oh, dang it! Weather's gone bad. I don't want to go out in low visibility. That's too much of a risk for me right now. Well, I was gonna just grab some water and go, but now I guess I'm just hanging out here for the day. I will break these crates down, because that's something to do. Improvised hatchet. I do want to use the improvised hatchet. I can use my hands. Maybe I should use my hands, because what else am I going to do today? I don't need to cook. I still have enough food for another day. Got 2 pieces of food cooked there. I kind of want to get rid of this truck. I know they've added a new feature in the game where you can remove... It's empty. Where you can remove the stuff in the building. If it's like, you can like unclutter the building. Oh, I can't get rid of the truck. But like, you can get rid of like crates and tables and barrels. I'm fine with leaving all that though, especially the crates. I don't want to just like delete crates that I could take for wood. Yeah, I guess How much time's left in the day? A lot of time. Is there anything else I could do? Repair clothing? I think my clothing's all really good, because I always want to repair my clothing when I have nothing to do. This is kind of low, but I think repairing heals 30. Yeah, because that would get it up to 100. I don't want to get it up to 100. I want to get it up to 99, you know? Because that means I'm getting the most out of my repair. So nothing needs to get repaired right now. Anything I can craft? A bear hide bed. Oh, they added beds to the game. That's interesting. I'm not really sure why I would need this, other than aesthetics. Same with the rug. I don't really want aesthetic stuff. I'm really going for survival right now. What else is there? Bearskin coat. Where are my skins? Because I know I brought bear meat and the moose meat back here. Oh, I'm blind. Moose hide. But yeah, I'm really blind. That's literally like 80% of the floor I've been walking on. Okay, 68%, 50%. Did I get the guts? I did. So the guts are used for string. So you use the guts as like rope in crafting. Rope and string sort of thing. So I can make the bearskin coat once this cures. That's gonna be... I need 2 black bear hides. I don't know if I have a second one at the farmhouse. I don't know. Well, let's see. That's 6 degrees, 5 degrees, 80, 15. Six degrees, 5 degrees, 80, 15. Yeah, so it would be better than this. It would be better than the expedition parka, and it would help to keep predators off of me, I think. I know that bearskin bedroll works like that. Let's see. Yeah, the bearskin coat. Heavy and bulky, but very warm. Yeah, it does seem pretty heavy. 5 kilograms. What is this? 1.5 kilograms. I think that's the main reason I haven't made it yet. Because the wolfskin coat is 3. That's already pretty heavy. I don't think I want to wear both of them. Maybe I could replace the wolfskin coat with the bearskin coat. It would be better for 460, 12. The bearskin was 6, 5, 80, and 15, but it was 5 kilograms. I think I prefer the wolfskin coat because I really don't want to be too slow. May not run from much, but you may not need to either. Yeah, so it's going to really slow you down, but it's also hopefully would keep predators off of you. Cougar hide wrap. There's no cougars in this game save right now. Um, but I am curious how it would do. 1 kilogram, 4,446. So that's basically the wolfskin coat, but better. Right? The wolfskin is 4,460, 12, and it's 3 kilograms. This is half the weight. Oh, it's less than half. It's a third of the weight. It just doesn't protect as well, and it's a little bit worse for water resistance. But I'd say that's worth it. I think this is better. I would probably do these two if I could, but there's just no cougars in this game. Maybe I can find a cougar hide somewhere. Um, that would be good. What else do we have here? Deerskin boots I already have. Pants I don't need. Crampons I don't need. Improvised stuff. Moosehide cloak. This is the main benefit of this one, I think, is the defense and the water resistance. So if you're going out in a blizzard, you want to wear this. But I don't know. 4 kilograms. Or I could make another backpack. Then I'd have to take this off. Which admittedly isn't doing that much. I think I would rather make the backpack. And then I can move faster because I have higher carrying capacity as well. I could do the backpack and the bearskin coat. That would work. Where am I at right now? 12 kilograms. Oh, here we go. 31 out of 40. That's literally just from all the gear I'm carrying around. I'm not even like looting right now. So if I could get it up to 45, that would be a really big boost to my inventory space. Energy bar. Why is it ruined? I do need vitamin C sources. They did add, they added, what's it called to the game? What's it called? The scurvy, I think it is. The disease when you don't have enough vitamin C in your diet. They added that to the game, so now you have to like really watch that you eat a more varied diet, and you have to look for, I think, different plants and stuff. You know, these burdock root is a high source of vitamin C. I'm pretty sure. Um, I don't know how the birch bark would be. Let me see. I might have some tea. Birch bark tea would be here, I think. Or would it be food? Minor. So it seems like the teas give minor vitamin C, which is probably better than nothing. I should... Birch bark. I think in an effort to stave off scurvy, I'm gonna have to farm birch bark while I live off of all this meat here. So I am going to have to go back to this birch forest. Oh, there shouldn't be any bears there because I just killed the bear that was there. And last time I killed a bear, pretty much every other time I've killed a bear in this playthrough, the bear didn't respawn until like right before I ran out of bear meat to eat. And I still have quite a lot, so there shouldn't be a bear there. We have here, this is one birch bark, prepared birch bark, crafting. I have no other. I don't need to carry fishing gear around. I can put that in here for now. Because there's nowhere to fish in this region, I don't think. Yeah, so right now I'm carrying the revolver and the bow. I got 2 arrows and 36 rounds. Improvised hatchet, improvised knife. Okay, what time is it? Midday. Let's check the weather again. If the weather's good, I'm gonna go collect some birch bark. I think it'll do. It'll do. That'll do, donkey. Let me just see. Let's eat this one first. Do I still have? I have 3 pieces of meat on me. I want to. I'll drop this one. Let's put this one over here. Grab some water. I should probably grab 2 things of water in case I get stranded. Yeah, 3 liters is a good amount. No, I should check that I have wood too. It's a weird sound. I keep hearing weird sounds when I go outside. I'm a bit jumpy getting back into this. I really don't want to lose my save because I'm rusty, you know. I have rosehip tea, reishi tea. I need firewood. I have 1 cedar, 2 fir, 1 coal. Okay, I don't need to carry all of this around. What I will do instead is I'll drop 1 of these. And I'll take 2 sticks instead. 3 sticks. Just 2's fine, because I can get sticks. I'm going to a forest. Anything else I need? I have matches, I have accelerant, I have antiseptic, bandages. Those are all good. I have some food, I have some water. Got my gear. Okay. Let's go get some birch bark. Oh my gosh. I wonder, have I searched this building wreckage yet? This burnt building? Oh, maybe I can't. Okay. Anything in here? Could break these down. If I really, really needed wood. Oh. Grab some sticks while I'm out. Oh, there's some old man beard lichen over there. I don't know if that grows back or not. I guess I could run an experiment. If I remember that this was here. Oh yeah, there's a lot of it here. So I'll take it just off this tree. Because I know the wood respawns, but I don't know if the plants like this and the burdock respawn. So we'll just take it off one tree. So now we know. Is this place on my map? I think we're around here right now. So I don't think this lichen is marked on my map. Oh, there's a bridge. Yep, that's this bridge. Berlim. Yeah, the lichen should be like right there. So I'm gonna try surveying. Hopefully that will mark this. Yeah, there we go. So now I know that that's where the test is. And if there's ever... I could spray paint it too, actually. It's a good idea. Let's see. What kind of symbol do I want to use for experiments? Materials. This tree is supposed to have materials. We'll see if the materials ever come back. I really hope they do. If the plants do respawn, I'll just start harvesting all of them. Problem is, I want to do every plant, you know, individually, just to be safe. I don't want to pull up every single cattail and then eat it all, and then not have any cattails for emergency food growing anywhere. What time is it? It's about 1 p.m., 2 p.m. Drop these sticks off. Lichen. And I think I'll try to go to the forest. Did I pick up anything else? Oh right, the lichen. That can go in here. Okay. It was actually this way. I remember... Oh. I think the forest that I got the bear and the moose in was this direction. Which is weird, because on the map I think that's towards the river. Yeah, it was over there. I'm surprised there's no wolves. Oh, there's the wolves. Okay, as long as they're not coming over here. I really don't need 5 charcoal on me. I did see that. I had 6 when I surveyed. But it's not a big deal. What's that? Broken stump? Someone was felling trees. I can't tell if that wolf was in front of me or behind me. Decoy crows. That sounds really weird. Footsteps sound like something is like creeping up on me. I did see something online, I think I heard somewhere, when you see the bark like this, it means that a moose could spawn here. Which I think is why I saw a moose here. I think I remember I saw this bark, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna camp out here for a while and keep an eye on this forest. Hope a moose spawns. And I was lucky and one did. And then I was unlucky and I had to kill like 5 other things to get it. Okay, there's a wolf. Haven't been to this part of the forest before, I don't think. Where are you going over there, buddy? Day is starting to drag on a bit. I'm gonna start working my way back. This is not birch forest anymore. There's not going to be any bark over here. I'm going to go back towards the birch. Because if I can just farm birch bark and like rose hips and stuff like that, I know it said it's a minor source of vitamin C, but if I can just like have a tea every day, I bet that'll be good enough. Oh, there's a sapling over there. Birch saplings. Why am I hearing... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think there's a body over there. Wait, what was that? That was a really weird sound. It sounded like it could have been a moose. There's a deer there. Let's go with the bow. Deer there, body. I think I've looked at that body before. Yeah. So that's where I am right now. So I want to go this way out of the forest. And then my house is that way. The barn. Getting to be nighttime. It's getting there. I mean, you'll have light for a while after the sun sets on that dial. But I do prefer to be back by then. Yep, there's a fire pit here. This is where I killed the bear, I think. Yep, there's that bark. I think I killed the moose around there, and then I killed the bear over here. And I guess I must have already searched this forest for bark. I think I do remember that as well. I remember looking all over, trying to get as much bark as I could. But I was hoping that it was a while ago and it might have respawned. Alright, so over that way is where I saw the wolves earlier. Yep, there's the wolves. I go this way, they shouldn't bother me. And then that's the wolf that I saw in the forest, I'm pretty sure. Heading back for the day. It says I have 3 arrows. I thought I only had 2. Next. I could break some of these logs down while the sun's still out. Maybe I should just try to use sticks. Conserve my hatchet. That would have to be so many sticks though. What does this give me? Cedar? 3 cedars for an hour. I don't know how much is going to break the hatchet. I guess I can find out. Hatchet goes from 36 to 33. It's 3% every time I bring something down. So I got 11 more uses out of this hatchet. That's not very many. luckily I do have my other hatchet here. I think I grabbed some sticks. Let's add those to the pile. Yep. Yeah, I got some cedar wood as well. Where's my cedar wood pile? Got the fir pile. Well, maybe I burned all my cedar wood. Reclaimed wood, sticks, coal, fir. Alright, let's do fir pile there. And cedar wood pile will be here. And then, do I have a garbage pile? Because I don't need tinder plugs anymore. I have a perk now. Since I've made so many fires. I have a perk that I can start fires without tinder. Which is great. But now I'm like, where do I put my tinder? It's all just garbage at this point. I wish I could use it for something else. There's really nothing to use it on. Just leave it on the floor, I guess. Let's see, there's still some daylight. Weird rabbit pelt. That's good to have. I need to get my food back. 856. So I don't know if I want to start drinking tea every day. I don't know how sustainable that is. Charcoal. That is a lot of charcoal. Yeah. Wolf meat. Man, this is such a big pile of meat. I didn't even realize there was a wolf in there. All right. Go back there. I guess I'll break these down with my hands. I have the time. I have the food. I'm gonna leave that one in case I want more storage space. Okay. Claimed wood. Really don't want to be burning oil so often, but I just don't really remember the layout of my place. So tomorrow I'm going to have to cook, which means I'm going to have to start a fire. And in this game, every fire counts, because as far as I know, there's only so many matches you can find. So I'm going to try to cook a lot. Finding fuel for the fire isn't too hard. I have so much fuel. I could even go get more coal if I really wanted. Um, but it's the starting the fire is the resource consumption there. Let's see, federal 2 hours. Oh, well, I guess I could start cooking now. Where's my fire barrel? Well, I want to start it with stick. Start with a stick. Throw some coal on. Going from one stick to a block of coal. That's how fire works. Now, what do we have on here? I want to... There's my pile of meat somewhere over here. Cook some bear meat. Alright. Could make water as well. I guess I should. There's not a ton here. Alright. Anything else I can do while I'm waiting for this? Breaking crates down is going to take too long. The fire will probably go out and the meat will get burned. I could just pass time, but it kind of feels like a waste. Gunpowder. Need an ammunition workbench. Powerful defensive weapon. Ah, come on. I could make this out of metal. Why has it gotta be a cougar claw? I could make fishing tip-ups. Oh, that uses scrap metal though. I remember these fishing tip-ups seemed to really burn through a lot of scrap metal fast when I was using them in Mystery Lake. What else could I make? A travois. Do I want to make a travois? If I was back at Mystery Lake, I would make this because I just have so many deer hides and saplings. But I don't have any of that stuff because if you look on the map, Mystery Lake here. This is the house where I had most of my stuff. And I made the mistake of, I had all of my stuff in this house. So much stuff. It could have lasted me probably 100 or 150 days just off of what was in this house. And I decided I was going to go explore the dam. And I went into the dam. I went to the back of the dam. I explored everything I could in the dam. There was one door at the back of the dam. And I was like, oh, let me check where this door goes. You know, maybe there's some good stuff behind it. So I open the door and it dumps me out behind the dam on the opposite side of a big fence that I can't pass. And the door locks behind me. So the door locked behind me, and I was just stuck on this side of the dam with this big fence in the way, and there was absolutely nowhere for me to go except upstream. So I had to like climb. I don't remember exactly where the path was, but there was this big winding path. I had to survive off of just what was in my backpack. And I had to survive. Where did I have to go? I had to go all the way through. Was it Bleak Inlet? No, Bleak Inlet is a scary place. This place, Winding River. So over here is the dam. It dumped me out here, and I had to walk all the way down a hill here, up the river. I had to like keep making stops on either side of the river because I had to stop and either like try to hunt rabbits or like take shelter in a cave. Luckily, there was a cave on the way. Um, and I had to get through this. Alright, my meat's probably done by now. Yeah, I'm wasting time. Let's cook some water. We'll cook another bear meat. And some more fuel. So I had to go from the dam here. I had to go up. I think there were some rabbits over here and a cave. And then I had to go up this entire river. I don't remember if I could go up this way or not, but I had to go down and around, and then that's what led me to the Pleasant Valley where I am now. Where did it dump me out? I'm trying to remember. Might have been here. This cave system. Right, the picnic spot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It dumped me out. So I had to. First of all, this took multiple days. I had to get through this winding river in multiple days. I had to keep a fire going the entire time. And in my efforts to not waste a ton of matches constantly starting fires to stay warm, I would start a fire. I would start it with just a stick, so there was literally like 15 minutes on the fire, and then it would go out. I would grab a torch from the fire, and then I would carry the torch until the torch was about to run out, and then I would start my next fire with the torch. So that was how I transported fire throughout this entire river. And then it dumped me out on Pleasant Valley here in this cave system. I make it out of the cave system, and I had to like trek my way down the road here, um, just trying to figure out where I was and where to find shelter. And it was such a long trek. It was like, I mean, going all the way from here to here, and then I didn't know Thompson's Crossing was over here, so I had to go all the way up here, and then I think I saw this barn. I might not have, though. I think I might have just gone to this barn, so I went all the way down the road over to this barn, and that was where I finally had shelter. And it was tough. It was very tough. And I was very paranoid because this entire time I was like, I have no idea where I am. I don't want to stumble across a bear or something. So that was how I ended up here. And now that I'm here, I was just like, well, I'm here now. So I think the way back to Mystery Lake is I have to go, because I can't go back the way I came. The door's locked. So I have to go through Pleasant Valley. I have to go down to Coastal Highway. And then I have to go through this ravine back to Mystery Lake. I don't know if I have to go through Bleak Inlet for a bit. I really hope I don't, because I know Bleak Inlet is where there's wolf packs. I really don't want to deal with wolf packs if I can help it in this run. At least until I get past day 500. So, really hoping I can avoid going through there. So I was like, well, I have to go back this route anyway, and I figured I might as well use the resources I can here before I go back, right? So kind of doing the same thing I've been doing for these other regions, just trying to use every resource I can before moving on. So I think my plan now is I'll clear out Pleasant Valley. I'm in the process of doing that. Then move down to Coastal Highway. And then I'll probably try to push through Crumbling Highway to Desolation Point, and then clear out Desolation Point, then clear out Crumbling Highway, and then push through Coastal Highway and back towards Mystery Lake. The bonus here is that when I do get back to Mystery Lake, I will have stuff there. So I won't be in dire straits when I get back, because I have a ton of stuff there that I just left behind. I did have food as well, but that's the benefit of the cooking perk that I got. So I don't have to worry about that food going bad because I didn't cook it yet. So I do have a lot of food just sitting there waiting to be cooked. So that's really good. I am curious if I'll get to the point in this game where I'll just be scouring the world for things that I've left behind. I think that would be really interesting if I get to that point where I'm just like so desperate. I'm like, no, I have to go to Blackrock, or I have to go to Bleak Inlet because there's literally nothing left. Or I'm like scrounging around like Hushed River Valley, like, what, is there anything I didn't see when I was searching this place? Or that would be I hope I make it to that point, because that sounds really fun, actually. Make another 2 liters. Ruined moose meat. Yeah, it's cooking though. So the snow actually will take an hour and a half. Maybe I should... If I set 2 pots of water to boil, then I would have enough time to break a crate down. This is me organizing my food. Now I need more meat. Okay. Really nice that I don't have to worry about this food going bad. I kind of think this is enough meat to keep me going for a while. I really only need like 2 pieces of meat a day. I'm not moving much, so I'm not burning a ton of calories. I might just boil water for the rest of the day. Then next time I cook, I don't have to worry about water. Let's check the weather. Weather's pretty good. Do I want to do anything today? I mean, I checked for bark. There's no more bark to get right now. Is there anywhere else I could... Oh, maple sapling. Crash point. I think I've searched that though. Yeah, I've searched up here. I wonder if the improvised down is better than the thermal underwear I have on. What do we have here? Improvised insulation. 2101. Says 20351. So these are waterproof? These are more waterproof? This is 1 degree of wind chill resistance, but 35% waterproof I think is more important. Okay. I wonder how much I wonder how much coal I have left here. It's hard to tell. There's quite a lot of meat. Yeah, I mean, this is going to take a while to burn through. Because I just got all this meat. It's literally an entire moose and an entire bear. And probably at least one wolf. I know the bear alone could last me like 10 or 15 days. So hopefully like 40 days worth of food in this pile. So it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while before I actually start heading out again. That's good though, because I can get the rust off. No, no, no. Dang it. Didn't want to drink that. What's the vitamin C of coffee? No, it doesn't have any. Hmm. Okay. Well, I guess I can just pass time. Yeah, there's nothing I'm gonna do in 4 minutes. That's pretty good timing. Alright, let's throw some stuff on the fire here. We'll do a reclaimed wood. What does that get us? Yeah, I want a little bit more time. Yeah, 2 hours. No, I want 215. That's what I want. There we go. That'll give me enough time to break a box down. There we go. Now I have enough time to break this box down. Hour and a half. Anything behind it? No. Let's make some more.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
More meat. I'm just gonna cook as much as I can today. 10 minutes. Still a lot of time in the day. It's really nice that the coal gives me an hour and a half. That's really good. Okay. Okay. Wonder how fast the meat's going down. Some of mine are at 49. So probably about 2% a day. Maybe 3. Which is really not bad. Which means I can afford to cook a lot. Yeah. Okay. $120. Yeah. Still so much time in the day. I am kind of worried if my coal's going to start to dwindle. I might want to go get more coal tomorrow. But the problem is I don't have a lot of oil for my lantern. Maybe I could do the strategy of carrying a torch around and just starting fires every 10 minutes. I don't think that'll be a... I don't think I'll do that though. Oh, let's do... Actually, I should have a bunch on me. Yeah. Drop it all. Pick a couple up. Actually, I don't need 3. I'm just going to use coal. So this will be 11 pieces of meat? That's a lot of meat. That'll keep me going for a while. How much time's left? I could probably get something like 15. I mean, really, if I want to go really late into the night, I could get like 20. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 10 p.m. I'm gonna have to go in a bit. I do have a job. Hmm. Sounds like a blizzard outside. Wonder if I could make like a moose or bear stew. Just
I need to
consolidating
drop
here.
something.
Consolidating this pile. Oh. Oh no. Well, I guess I'm done cooking for the day. I don't want to start another fire. Hey. There's still so much daylight. Alright. Well, what's my next plan? My next move. I don't know why I'm carrying this around. Why am I carrying this around? What am I gonna do with it? I'll just leave it. Leave it on the shelf. I have wolf felt too. That's nice. What do I got here? I got wolf pelt, black bear pelt, moose hide. Then over here I have cured rabbit pelt and guts. Problem is there's not much you can do with one rabbit pelt other than repair clothing. I have two rabbit skin pieces of clothing. And this one I do want to repair soon. Maybe I should just carry the rabbit skin on me so I can repair it wherever I end up. What's my sewing kit at? 87. Yeah, I'll just carry it around. Okay. Guess I could... Well, are there even any more crates to break down? I know there's one under the stairs, but... Oh, hello. Didn't realize I've been sleeping next to you for the last 20 days. I think under the... There, no. Alright, I guess I'll just break this down. 1 hour, okay. Thing back here. What about up top? Oh, interesting. Do I not have a pry bar in this area? I know I had pry bars back at the lake, but I don't know if I've found one since I got stuck out here. I got saplings there. Oh yeah, I can put my birch saplings. Put those right there. To cure. Very good, very good. And then there are some more crates to break. Don't think there's anything behind any of them. Yeah, nothing behind them. I'm not going to break this one down because I want to be able to see here. Uh-oh. How do I cross this? Okay, there we go. I feel like I do have a pry bar somewhere. Let me dump my reclaimed wood here. Pry bar in here? Nah. There's my rifle casings. I think I used the rifle to kill the moose. But I don't remember. I must have brought it back to the farmhouse. My gun. There's really not a lot of tiredness going on here. I really need to do more tomorrow because today I did not get my tiredness going enough. There's really nothing to do here. Well, I have all this meat, so I'm just gonna eat that. Gonna fill up, gonna go to bed. Gonna wake up in the middle of the night because I'm not tired anymore. And then I'm gonna pass time. Fully rested. Yep. The middle of the night. This meat's going down faster than I thought it would. guess I'm glad I didn't end up cooking more. It's past 3 hours. Playing cards in the dark. And then we can sleep some more. And then we'll try to head out to the farmhouse. Let's do 2 hours. Fully rested. Morning. I see my bedroll, but I'm trying to not see my bedroll. Trying to see... my food and water. I want to get food and water so I can leave. Which way am I facing? Okay, that's the truck. I need to face this way. There we go. Take that. How much meat do I want to bring? I'll bring 4 pieces of meat. The water should be over here-ish. Just fumbling in the dark for my water. I'll bring 3.5. And we got 3.5 liters of water. We got 4 pieces of meat. One of them's half eaten. Still got the same amount of wood I had before, I'm pretty sure. Yep, 2 sticks. I don't think I need 2 pieces of coal. Let's see, where... Okay. Coal should be... there. Drop this. So let's just go check out what we have at the farmhouse. Assuming the weather's decent. Okay. It's cold, but very clear. So let's head out. Ah, stinking wolf. There's a wolf in the hayfield, so I'm gonna have to go towards the road. I got 1 bar of stink on me from the 4 pieces of meat, so I gotta keep my distance. It will track me more easily. Dang it. Oh, dang it. Alright. Do I just push on? Do I just lead a wolf to the farmhouse? Probably lead 2 or 3 wolves at this point. I'll get back to the barn. I'll give him a bit of time, and I'll head out again. If it happens again, I'll just go to the farmhouse with the wolf. Alright. Wonder how much spray paint I have left. I was just looking at my mark on the door there. 50%? That's fine. Man, I'm already warm again. My clothes are so good, man. I think if I had the bearskin coat on, I don't think I would ever have to worry about temperature again. Unless it was like really, really blizzarding. Alright, I'm getting impatient. 10 o'clock. I'm just gonna go to the farmhouse. We'll check inventory. And we'll call it a day there. I want this bow at the ready. Now that I know there's a wolf over that way, I'm just gonna cut across here. I'm gonna get a wolf tracking me either way. Maybe if I go towards this way. Seems like the wolves have moved on from this hayfield. I have been meaning to check this cabin again. This barn. So I'll do that while the wolves are... While the wolves are away. Man, the skybox in this game is so good looking. I do think I've been here before, so I'm not expecting much. Yeah. I don't think there's any way to get up there. I don't see anything anyway. There's a deer. I could chase the deer towards the wolves. Probably too much effort though. Might as well just walk to the barn. Or the farmhouse. Decoy crows? Yeah, decoy crows. There's a stag over there. Over yonder. I would like to make a mod for this game eventually that tracks the populations of animals more accurately. Hopefully including like the gender of the deer. And like which fishing hole you use and everything. There's a body here? Yeah, this is just a barn. Little hay barn. I think I remember this body. I think I've searched it. I could get feathers. Yeah, don't really need feathers right now. I think that's the main purpose of the corpses, so that you always have a source of feathers. That's really one of the things I love about this game, is that everything has a purpose. And if you really know what you're doing, you'll never run out of stuff. And it should be just over this hill. And there it is, the lovely farmhouse with a nice little wolf in the backyard. And a wolf in the orchard. Excuse me. Alright. Made it. Let's get our meat out. Where is it? Here. 445. 46. Yeah, there we go. It'll last longer out in the cold, I think. Actually, might as well put 3 out here, because it's not like it's an inconvenience to come out here and grab it. Okay, we have a lot of matches. A lot of matches. That's really good. Some coal. I will definitely bring the coal back with me, or at least a large portion of it. Cooking pot. What did I put in here? Fire starting stuff is what it looks like. Why don't I just put all the matches in there? That's kind of weird, but don't know why I didn't organize that better. What's in the fridge? Airline food. Airline food. This is like actual food that I have to make sure I eat before it goes bad. I really don't know. It sucks that you can't cook dog food. I really don't know a lot of recipes in this game. I'm not worried about the potatoes and carrots and flour and stuff, because I know that that all has to go into a recipe before I eat it anyway. But like the sardines, I don't know if the soup counts as cooking or not when you open the soup and just kind of reheat it. But yeah, the chips, the energy bars, the dog food, chocolate bar. The reason I have so many cattail stalks is because I think cattail stalks are the highest calorie density in the game, so I try not to eat them as much as I can. I try to eat them as little as possible. Right, so the freezer is my medicine cabinet. I remember that. Yeah, that's how I would usually organize it. Freezer would be medicine cabinet, fridge would be food. Um, I left water in the toilet? That's kind of weird. So good. Okay. I might just grab what I can and bring it back now. But then I'd have to carry all that meat again. What did I store up here? I remember, I think this was where I put clothes. So these are all the old clothes that I mean, I could wear these, but they're really heavy. But this is where I put all of my clothes that I can break down if I ever need to repair. And then I don't think I stored anything in this room. I think it was all in the bedroom. Bedroom, I have this cabinet, which is my equipment. There's a crowbar. Let's bring that so we don't forget it. And then only one rifle. Probably left the other ones at the lake. I think I had two at the lake. I'm lucky I found one here. Maybe I brought it. I think I brought it. No, it's kind of unlikely that I would have brought it, because if I was just exploring the dam. Oh, you know what? I think I did bring it. I think I was actually really lucky and I brought the rifle because I remember I was trying to find moose at the time, and there's a spot where the moose could spawn, like right next to the dam. So I was investigating that and I was checking it out, and I think I brought the rifle because I was like, well, if there's a moose, I want the rifle to take it on. And then I was like, well, I'll check the dam while I'm here. So I think I got really lucky and I actually came here with a rifle. We've got some lantern oil. A little bit of lantern oil. I really need to be sparing with the lantern oil because that's got to get me through the... It's got to get me through the mines when I want to move on from this region. And I don't really know any other sources of oil than fish. And I don't think there's anywhere to fish in this region. I do have more storm lanterns though. This one has oil in it. I don't think this one does. What does mine have? 1.58. You can tell by the weight, I think. 'Cause this one has like 70% oil. So this one might have a little bit, and this one has a little more. But this one has the most, and it only has 70. So there's really not a lot in any of them. I don't really need to bring the any of this back. You know, I have a hatchet there. Don't need flares. Don't need guns. Don't need the thermos. I don't even really know how the thermos works. Let's see if I can figure that out. Transfer? Ah! Okay, that's nice. So I can add 8 T's. I can add 8 T's to this thing. That's pretty good. It'll keep them hot. That's really good. 0.2 kilograms. I should keep that with me, I think. What is this?
That'll come in handy.
Instant film? 6 shots? They add cameras to the game? Did they add cameras to the game? What the heck? Now I want to start looking for a camera. What is this thing? It must be film for a camera. Okay. I kind of think I am just gonna head back now. I'll just head back to the barn now. Because there's not much here for me. Not right now. I do think I will take the perishable foods with me. What do we have here? This stuff. And then this stuff. The soda as well. Peaches as well. Well, actually, I can cook peaches. Let's add that back. Okay. We can throw some water in there so that if I ever need it. Oh, and the airline food too. But I think the airline food lasts a really long time. So, you know what? The ones that are pretty new, I'll throw back in here. We'll say 65 is the cutoff point. Oh, well, that actually adds a lot back. Okay, that's good. And then I'll take some matches, I guess. Never know. Never want to run out of matches. So quiet out. Alright. Decoy crows. I'm going this way. I want to get away from that wolf over there. You know what I think they should do? I think they should change these smaller wolves. They should change them to coyotes. Because I think, I'm pretty sure coyotes don't hunt in packs. At least most of them don't. I want to head towards these crows. And then that-ish way. But I think there's a wolf that way, so I kind of want to go around. It's really nice to not have to really worry about temperature anymore. I just glance at it every now and then just to make sure. And that's all I really need to do. There's the wolf. The wolf in the hayfield. I'll go down this way. Oh, there's two. Oh, there's four. All four wolves in one spot. I don't think I've ever seen them that close together. So there's that little ramshackle place. Maybe they all just like spawned in and they still haven't spread out yet. They haven't walked over to where they're supposed to be yet. There's my barn. Surprised I could see it from here. Should be good. Should be good. We have the crowbar now. We can figure out what's in those lockers. Probably not much, but something. I'm sure there's something. Let's see. What did I want to drop off? What did I grab? Food. I grabbed food. Let's make a pile here. Or is there already a pile here? No. Drop. Drop, drop. And that's it. It's just 3 things. Thought I brought more than that. Anything else? I don't need 5 pieces of charcoal on me. Or a pile of charcoal, so. Okay. Oh, I have 4 arrows. That's good. My bow will probably only last for 1 or 2 more shots, but at least I have 4 arrows. Okay. I have a good number of fire starting matches. I have 20. I guess if I get stranded like last time with the dam, I'm probably going to want more than 20. Grow local. I wish I could. Is there a way I could grow a garden? Oh, there's a bunch of rabbit pelts right here. What is that? What is that? Oh, it's blood, I think. Did I come in here bleeding at one point? Well, I'd still like to just carry the one on me. Let's see. Got the crowbar. I think that's everything else. So let's check out these lockers. Let's see. Locker number 1. Oh, what we got in here?
This stuff will come in handy.
That's pretty good. That's good. All right. Locker number 2. Whoa, getting very lucky here. One fisherman's sweater. Fisherman's sweater, I don't think I've ever seen one of those. Wonder how good it is.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Long wool scarf. I'll check it out. Firearm cleaning kit, very good. Wow, that was a big score. That was really good. Everything I got from that was really good. Alright. So, should I make a closed pile or should I try to find somewhere to store it? I'll make a closed pile right here. Now let's see. 1.4, 1.4, 0.9 to 1. This is 94 though, and this is 70. It is 70, so I can repair it now. This is 94. 1.9. No, it's looking like this is better. I'm gonna repair this now and then compare. Let's see, repair. Yeah, I want to make sure that the sewing kit I'm using is the worst sewing kit. Okay, repair, 30%. There we go. All right. Great, back to 100. Very good, okay. So now we can compare more accurately. 1.4 to 2. So this is probably 1.5 when it's full. Yes, so I don't think there's any competition between these two. And then for these two, the balaclava is better. So the clothes pile begins with the scarf. Then what do we have? We had, okay, that's definitely not going on. What is this? Fisherman's sweater. Heavy cable knit wool sweater on cold, the kind people wear on cold boats. High necked and generally very warm, also heavy. Okay. No, it's just as heavy as this. The water resistance is higher. Defense is higher, and this is lower. This is more worn out. This is 0.9, 1.2, 1.0 to 1.5. So I would expect this is 1.5 when it's full. But I think it's actually probably better on the wind chill. It might be 1.2 on the wind chill. So I think this is definitely gonna be a new sweater for me. So now I just want to know which of these is worse. This is worse, right? Yeah, definitely. So we'll wear this instead from now on. We can drop this. What else did I get? I got new wool long johns. The ones I have are in better condition, so but it's good to have an extra pair of those because they're really good thermal underwear. Yep. Firearm cleaning kit and the rifle cartridge. Go in here. Other than that, I think that's everything. I can put the crowbar in here now. Yep, that's it. Alright. Let's wrap this day up. You know what? I should we'll take the scarf, break it down for some cloth. Here. Break it down for some cloth. We can repair that new sweater of ours. Repair the sweater, 33%. Perfect. Perfect amount. We're using all of our... Ah, shoot. Okay. I need more cloth. I guess I can break this down. I was hoping not to, because it is a really good shirt. It's my second best shirt. Or actually, the shirt I can break down. I was thinking of the sweater. So we can break this shirt down. That'll give us another cloth. And I want to make sure I don't lose this sewing kit in the dark. Now we can repair again. Hopefully it works this time. 95% it should. There we go. Let's see what the stats are now. 1.8. That's really good. Really good. So we are now even better equipped for the cold. My arrow barely went down at all today when I was outside. Now I'd be surprised if it went down at all. Really, really good. Okay. We have some food to eat, some water to drink. Let's grab a couple more liters of water here. surprised how fast I go through water. I'm gonna have to start another fire just for water. And then that's everything we got. Is there anything else I want to break down or anything before the day's over? That should be over here. Okay. We're all good. We're all good. We got the... Could move those barrels. It's kind of weird that it lets me get rid of stuff like this, because how else would you climb that? And this is... I'm pretty sure you can break this stuff down. Yeah. I would like to move this. 30 minutes. Remove respectfully. Yeah. I wonder if there's somewhere I put up a grave. That was the character, not me. It do be time for bed. I really don't... I'm kind of curious where I put that body, though. I wonder if I erected a gravestone somewhere. I hope I did. Okay, I woke up fully rested. I just want to get through this night. Dang, we got a lot of time to kill tonight. Let's do 4 hours. Eat some more food. Drink some more water. And then we'll sleep one more time. And then we'll wake up in the morning with the sun shining. Yeah, alright. Let me just go out and in to make sure it saves. Oh, it's a nice day. Looking forward to that. Alright, everyone. With that, I am going to be calling it today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And I hope to see you again in the future. With that, I am going to call it here. So, have a good night, everyone.